Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever woken up in the middle of the night or early in the morning with your mouth feeling completely dry? Your throat scratchy, your tongue heavy, and an uncomfortable thirst that just won't go away. Most people ignore it. They reach for water, take a sip, and move on with their day. But what if that small, seemingly harmless sign is actually your body trying to send you an important message? Today, we're going to uncover what your body might be telling you when you wake up with a dry mouth, and why you should start paying attention. Your body is always communicating with you. It doesn't speak in words, but through signals: fatigue, pain, hunger, thirst, and yes, even dryness in your mouth. When you wake up with a dry mouth, it's often a sign that something in your system is out of balance. One of the most common reasons is dehydration. Throughout the night, your body continues to function, repair, and regulate itself. You lose water through breathing and sweat, even if you don't notice it. If you go to bed already slightly dehydrated, your body wakes you up with that dry sensation as a warning. It's not just about thirst. It's your body saying, "I need more support to function properly." But dehydration is just the beginning. A dry mouth in the morning can also be a sign that you're breathing through your mouth while you sleep. This might seem harmless, but mouth breathing can lead to poor sleep quality, reduced oxygen intake, and even long-term health issues. Your body is signaling that your breathing pattern may need attention. It can also be connected to stress. When you're under stress, your body produces hormones that can reduce saliva production. That dryness you feel may not just be physical. It could be emotional. Your body might be telling you to slow down, to manage your stress, to take care of your mental well-being. In some cases, a dry mouth can be linked to your diet. Too much caffeine, salty foods, or sugar can disrupt your body's natural hydration balance. Late-night eating habits can also play a role. Your body is incredibly intelligent. It reacts to what you give it, and it lets you know when something isn't right. And then there are deeper signals. Persistent dry mouth can sometimes point to underlying health conditions or side effects of medications. It's your body's way of waving a red flag, asking you not to ignore what's happening beneath the surface. The truth is, most people overlook these small signs. We live in a fast-paced world where we ignore discomfort unless it becomes unbearable. But real health doesn't start when things go wrong. It starts when you begin listening. So what should you do? Start simple. Drink enough water throughout the day, not just when you feel thirsty, but consistently. Pay attention to your nighttime habits. Reduce caffeine before bed. Avoid heavy, salty meals late at night. Try to breathe through your nose, not your mouth, and most importantly, become aware. Awareness is the first step toward change. Your body is not your enemy, it's your greatest ally. Every signal it sends is meant to protect you, guide you, and keep you in balance. That dry mouth in the morning is not just an inconvenience. It's information. It's a message. The question is, are you listening? Because the more you listen to your body, the stronger, healthier, and more in control of your life you become. So the next time you wake up with a dry mouth, don't ignore it. Pause, reflect, ask yourself, what is my body trying to tell me? And then take action. Thank you. Dehydration is often misunderstood as something that only happens when you feel extremely thirsty, or when you lose large amounts of water through exercise or heat. In reality, dehydration can develop gradually and present itself in subtle ways that many people overlook. One of the first signs of dehydration is dry mouth, which occurs because the body reduces saliva production to conserve water. This can make swallowing difficult and create an uncomfortable sensation that lingers throughout the day. Alongside a dry mouth, you may notice your lips becoming chapped or cracked. These physical signals are often dismissed as minor annoyances, yet they are actually early warnings from your body indicating that your hydration levels are insufficient for normal physiological function. Another hidden indicator of dehydration is dark yellow or strong smelling urine. Urine color is a powerful signal of your body's hydration state, and darker urine reflects a higher concentration of waste products due to inadequate water intake. Many people ignore these subtle changes, assuming they are simply a result of diet or certain foods, but consistently dark urine over time is a clear sign that the body is struggling to maintain proper fluid balance. Fatigue is another common symptom, often misattributed to stress or lack of sleep. Dehydration reduces blood volume, which in turn lowers the efficiency of the cardiovascular system, making the heart work harder to deliver oxygen and nutrients throughout the body. This extra strain can leave you feeling tired, lethargic, and mentally foggy, even after adequate rest. Headaches and dizziness are also frequently linked to dehydration. The brain depends on a stable environment, including adequate hydration, to function optimally. When the body lacks water, brain tissue can shrink slightly, creating tension in surrounding membranes and triggering pain signals. Additionally, blood pressure may drop, leading to feelings of lightheadedness or unsteadiness when standing. Cognitive performance is another area that can be quietly affected by dehydration. Studies have shown that even mild dehydration can impair memory, focus, and decision-making abilities. This occurs because water is essential for neurotransmitter function and the maintenance of electrical gradients in nerve cells. People may notice difficulty concentrating, slower reaction times, or a sense of mental cloudiness without realizing that hydration is the underlying issue. Digestive discomfort is also connected to inadequate water intake. Water is necessary for proper digestion and nutrient absorption, and insufficient hydration can lead to constipation or an upset stomach. The intestines require a certain level of fluid to move food efficiently, and when that fluid is lacking, the digestive process slows down, creating discomfort and sometimes leading to more serious gastrointestinal problems. Skin health is another area affected by dehydration, yet changes are often subtle and overlooked. Dry, flaky, or less elastic skin can indicate that the body is not retaining enough water. While moisturizers can temporarily relieve these symptoms, they do not address the underlying cause, which is internal water deficiency. Muscle cramps and joint pain can also arise from inadequate hydration. Water is critical for proper muscle contraction and joint lubrication. When the body is dehydrated, electrolytes such as sodium, potassium, and magnesium become imbalanced, leading to involuntary muscle contractions or stiffness in the joints. This can hinder physical performance and increase the risk of injury during even routine activities. An often overlooked consequence of dehydration is its effect on mood and emotional well-being. Mild dehydration has been associated with irritability, increased perception of stress, and even symptoms of anxiety or depression. The mechanisms are complex but relate to changes in brain chemistry, hormone regulation, and the impact of fatigue on emotional resilience. Hydration also plays a critical role in temperature regulation. The body relies on sweating and circulation to maintain optimal temperature, and without sufficient water, these systems are compromised. This can lead to overheating, especially during physical activity or in hot environments, creating additional strain on the cardiovascular system and increasing the risk of heat-related illnesses. Chronic dehydration can further weaken the immune system. Water is essential for the production and transport of lymph, which contains infection, fighting white blood cells. When hydration is insufficient, the efficiency of the immune system is reduced, making the body more vulnerable to infections and slowing recovery from illness. Many people fail to recognize that common lifestyle habits can exacerbate dehydration. Excessive caffeine, alcohol consumption, and high-sodium diets all increase fluid loss and make subtle dehydration more likely to develop unnoticed. Even environmental factors such as dry indoor air or prolonged exposure to heat can contribute. Understanding these hidden signs of dehydration empowers individuals to make proactive choices. Simple habits such as carrying a water bottle, monitoring urine color, paying attention to body signals, and adjusting fluid intake based on activity and climate can prevent the gradual onset of dehydration. Recognizing the body's early warning signs allows for timely intervention, helping to maintain energy, cognitive function, and overall health. By treating dehydration not as a rare or extreme condition, but as a daily concern, people can significantly improve their quality of life and reduce the risk of more severe complications that arise. When the body's water balance is chronically disrupted, the human body is an incredibly sophisticated system, constantly sending signals to let us know when something is amiss. These signals are often subtle, easy to ignore, and overlooked in the hustle of daily life, yet they serve as a silent warning system designed to protect and guide us. Every ache, fatigue, or change in sensation carries meaning, and understanding these messages can be the key to maintaining optimal health and preventing more serious problems down the line. One of the most important aspects of this silent warning system is the sensation of thirst. When the body experiences even mild dehydration, it triggers a dry mouth, reduced saliva production, and a persistent urge to drink water. Many people dismiss these signs as minor irritations or attribute them to habits like late-night snacking, but in reality, these sensations are the body's way of indicating that vital systems are under strain. Similarly, fatigue is not always a reflection of lifestyle choices alone. It is often a signal that the body requires attention. Low energy can indicate nutritional deficiencies, hormonal imbalances, chronic stress, or even the early stages of illness. By paying attention to patterns of tiredness, rather than simply relying on caffeine or temporary fixes, we can address underlying issues before they escalate. Pain is another crucial component of the body's communication network. While it is uncomfortable, pain is purposeful, acting as an alarm that something requires attention. Headaches, joint discomfort, muscle cramps, or digestive pain are all examples of the body alerting us to an imbalance, injury, or strain. Ignoring these warnings can lead to more severe conditions, whereas recognizing and responding to them promptly can prevent further complications. Digestive changes are a subtle but powerful part of this warning system. Bloating, constipation, diarrhea, or heartburn can all indicate dietary imbalances, food sensitivities, or digestive disorders. The body uses these signals to encourage reflection on eating habits, hydration, and overall nutrition. Often, small adjustments in diet, hydration, or lifestyle can resolve these issues, demonstrating how responsive the body can be when its messages are heeded. Emotional and mental states are also closely tied to physical signals. Irritability, anxiety, depression, or difficulty concentrating are not merely abstract experiences. They often correlate with physical needs such as sleep, proper nutrition, hydration, and stress management. When these signs are acknowledged and addressed, mental clarity and emotional resilience improve, highlighting the integrated nature of the body's warning system. Skin and hair health provide additional insights. Dryness, unusual texture, premature aging, or hair shedding can indicate deficiencies, hormonal imbalances, or environmental stressors. The body communicates through these visible changes, encouraging adjustments in self-care, nutrition, and environmental exposure. Sleep disturbances serve as another key signal. Difficulty falling asleep, frequent waking, or restless sleep can reflect underlying stress, hormonal shifts, dietary issues, or health conditions. The body uses sleep patterns to indicate that something in its internal environment is not in balance, prompting reflection and corrective action. Cardiovascular cues, such as elevated heart rate, palpitations, or shortness of breath, act as early warnings of stress, overexertion, or potential heart-related concerns. Paying attention to these signs allows for early intervention and prevention, underscoring the importance of listening to subtle physiological changes. The immune system, too, communicates through signs like frequent infections, slow healing, or persistent fatigue. These indicators reveal when the body is under strain, suggesting a need for improved nutrition, rest, and stress management to support overall resilience. Even posture and musculoskeletal sensations are part of the silent warning system. Persistent stiffness, back pain, or imbalance can signal muscular weakness, poor ergonomics, or spinal alignment issues that require attention. Recognizing these patterns and addressing them through movement, exercise, or professional guidance prevents chronic discomfort and long-term complications. The body's warning system is cumulative and interconnected, meaning that multiple small signals often appear simultaneously. Paying attention to patterns rather than isolated symptoms provides a more comprehensive understanding of health. Regularly checking in with the body, observing changes, and responding thoughtfully transforms everyday sensations into actionable intelligence. Lifestyle choices play a crucial role in how effectively this warning system functions. Adequate hydration, balanced nutrition, regular exercise, quality sleep, and stress management enhance the body's ability to communicate and respond. Conversely, neglecting these areas dulls the signals, making serious issues harder to detect until they become acute. Technology and modern convenience often distance people from these natural cues. Devices, distractions, and fast-paced routines can overshadow subtle bodily signals. Reconnecting with the body through mindfulness, body awareness practices, and deliberate observation strengthens the ability to interpret and act on these messages. By valuing the body's silent warning system, individuals can prevent illness, optimize performance, and enhance overall well-being. Each sensation, from minor discomfort to emotional fluctuation, is a form of communication that deserves attention. The body is constantly guiding, alerting, and instructing, providing the information necessary to maintain balance, health, and vitality. Developing the habit of listening, observing, and responding to these messages transforms the way we care for ourselves, fostering a deeper connection between mind, body, and daily life. Those who learn to recognize and honor these signals gain a powerful advantage, the ability to intervene early, make informed choices, and sustain health over the long term. The body's silent warning system is not passive. It is active, intelligent, and precise, offering insight into needs, imbalances, and risks that might otherwise go unnoticed. By attuning to these messages and taking consistent, thoughtful action, we empower ourselves to live healthier, more vibrant, and more conscious lives, treating every signal as a valuable guide toward optimal well-being.